Life is not, I say it all the time, life is not as complicated as we human beings make it. Life has its complicated aspects, but it is nowhere near as complicated as we humans make it with our personal preferences and our quirks, man. The most profitable content creation, one of the most profitable, is relationship podcasts, relationship people talk about relationship. We tune in, and we make people millionaires. And I'm not hating on nobody to get your money, but it's just weird to me how we tune in to people who tell us shit that's common sense. Men and women are not as complicated as people make them out to be. A man must feel respected, and a woman must feel protected. Period, across the board in all situations. A man must feel like he's respected, and a woman must feel safe in regular situations and work situations. Like, all right, fellas, how many times have you probably kept to yourself? You ain't never told nobody. You walked away from a situation that might have been beneficial for you because you did not feel like you was respected in the situation, and you was not gonna enter in that situation with your anxiety high like that, and have to tap dance and skin and grin for people who you felt like didn't fuck with you for real, for real. We've all done it. Maybe regretted it later, but we've done it. And miss me with the whole pride come before the fall, which I know is a true statement, but you cannot dismiss a man's ego means a lot to him. Just blame God for that. That's how men are wired. And on the other side of that, women must feel safe. They must feel protected. Ladies, how many times have you walked away from a situation or didn't go into a situation at all because your spider senses were tingling? The woman's intuition is what they call it. You just that shit didn't feel right to you, and you just did not do it. And later on, it turned out to be nothing. And we all we laugh at women as you overreacted, but a lot of times she not overreacting. Something is telling her she not feeling safe. It's the same way in relationships, man. Ain't no relationship perfect because ain't no people perfect because we all weird in our own little way. A man must feel respected, and a woman must feel safe. She must feel protected. That ain't never changed. Even if it's fake respected or fake safety. Because how many times you know of a situation to where the man might be the face of it, but we all know that woman is the brains of the operation. He might be the quarterback, but she the coach. But she allows him to be the face of the operation. She gives him his man dignity, his respect, and allows him to think that he is. But we all know she pulling the strings behind the scenes. How many times you see in a relationship to where this her husband, her boyfriend, or whatever, he ain't gonna bust a grape. Ain't gonna bust a grape, couldn't bust out a wet paper bag if you paid him. However, that woman gotta feel like he will hurl himself into a den of lions for her. At least attempt. She gotta feel that way. It's really that simple. A man cannot even receive love if he don't feel respected. A woman can't even really receive love if she don't feel protected because your anxiety is always up. This is not a good situation to be in. You can never relax. Now, where it gets perverted at, it gets perverted when women equate protection with money. And that's all you equate it with. So now your relationship becomes transactional. And low key, it makes you a whore. Yes, absolutely. You can sugarcoat it. You can look at it from a different angle. You can come at it from a different door. You can shine a flashlight. If you are allowing someone to penetrate any orifices of your body, and for financial gain, you, my good ma'am, are a whore. It's simple as that. But so when this shit becomes transactional, now it's a problem. On the other side with dudes, when a dude equates respect with fear, now he becomes abusive. You are an abusive asshole, sir. Period. You ain't got to be putting your hands on him. If you are emotionally abusive and you rule with an iron fist and you influence actions by fear, you are an oppressor, sir. Period. And we can't have that. We can't have that. A woman should not be if this dude oppresses you, you need to bounce. And if you are in a situation, you're a man, and you feel like you're on a perpetual job interview. You got to constantly dangle keys and keep this woman's interest with money. Get out of there. Your life will be better for it. And if the relationship is all transactional, does she really respect you? So it's a cycle. And on the other side of that, if a man is abusive, right? Does a woman feel protected? No, she doesn't. You need to leave. It's that simple, man. I just don't understand how we overcomplicate things. These gurus, sometimes folks ain't even married. They telling married people what to do. That I came across some of these talking heads about relationships. They everywhere, and I just had that observation, man. But peace.